sitting here preparing for this video for YouTube, just connecting in and wondering what's going to come through, but then sitting here and thinking and asking what's going on. I feel there's a sense of, coming from me, and I don't know if that's with anybody else that may be connecting with this video, but like having to be perfect, having to be perfect with things. I think that's such a big thing for me. I know it is, and really, really working through that. Got a feeling that the moon's in a Virgo. Maybe, I don't know, I haven't even checked. But I feel that it may be because there's this thing coming up of having to be perfect. So, and it's been such a thing for me in the past. It's a thing for me to work through. Maybe there's something there for everybody here that's coming on this as being, and what I got before I actually started speaking for this, I've deleted a couple of things before this. About 3 times I've deleted the start of this video. And just recognizing the things that have come through right now with having to be perfect. And, and that's what I've said. Why am I doing this? Why is this happening? And, what's come to me was just allow the messiness of life to be there. We don't have to be perfect, and I think we can really beat ourselves up in wanting to be perfect, having to be perfect, and I think this relates to how we are being in our body and how we're presenting ourselves to others. It could be that on the outside, our home, how we look. There's a lot of things that is attached to that. And I know that it can be a trait, that we have taken on, from our past, and particularly that with growing up with all the ads and things in our magazines and things of having to be perfect or look perfect or do things a certain way and be perfect. So I really feel that that's what's coming up. We've got these beautiful roses here. I did some pruning on Saturday over the weekend and pruned my roses, and what I got was these sore hands. My skin started to get a bit soft. You know how it does, how it's going to go into a blister, but it hasn't actually gone into a blister. So I just looked after my hands and I put cream on them after that. But I did quite a bit of pruning my roses, and it was a lot of work. And by the end of it, I was really, I was struggling. And I still got a little bit more to do, but because I didn't have any more room in the bin to keep continuing, and I need to do some more today, so I'll be going out and doing that again today. But I was pruning, and what I got from it was some beautiful roses that are at the end of their time. They're still beautiful, and the other roses were dying off and they were brown, but there were still some beautiful roses there that have been blooming. It's June here, so our winter months are coming, so it's time for our pruning in the southern hemisphere of our roses. So this is what's happening. And we may be needing to prune away a few things. What is it? Do we need to be perfect? The pruning process, does that need to be perfect? No, it doesn't. You just prune away and prune what you feel needs to be removed. So that's what we need to do with our lives. And I think getting with that, there will be some pain. There will be some things that come up. There's some things that may hurt. My hand looked a bit messy, so things might be a little bit messy also in when we're shedding away or cutting away things from our life, or recognizing how we're being, how things may need to feel that we feel, that may need to look right or look perfect in our lives, in our body, in our clothing, in our home, in our work. So I think that's a really big thing to look at right now. I think, what are we expanding into? Because we've got Jupiter. Jupiter's coming to the end of Gemini, and it'll be going into Cancer. So Jupiter expands things. So there's a lot of things through Gemini that we've been through. Having choices. It's the masculine and feminine, and it's the choices of things. It's a lot to do with our mind. Jupiter, our higher mind, and the mind of Gemini, of what we are speaking, and what we are, bringing out. What choices are we making? What are we learning? There's a lot to do there within that. The masculine and feminine, the mundane and the esoteric parts of ourselves in our lives. So that's going to be moving into Cancer, and that's going to be changing. So it's going to be quite nurturing, so looking at what it's expanding within the Cancer as well. But coming to the end of Gemini, the last degrees of Gemini there, it's ending things. So what are we ending? What are we ending that needs to be looked at? Are we still expanding things, or are we looking at things that need to be perfect, that need to be shed? Because the ending of the Gemini in Jupiter allows us to bring things to the completion. It's like a culmination, sort of an energy, the last degree of that. I'm not an astrologer, but I know that those things are happening. So, and then when it goes into Cancer, we'll be going into a really different energy. So, connecting in with our womb, connecting in with the home, connecting in with the heart, connecting in with the moon, connecting in with family, soul family, nurturing and love, so that's going to be beautiful. We're going to be going and expanding into the light and the shadow parts of those things. So there might be some things that come up within our family, within our home, and that's on the 9th of June. So we've still got a few days left with Gemini in Cancer. I'm sorry, Jupiter in Gemini, sorry. Got that a little bit skew with. See? We don't, we're not perfect, are we? So, those things, our mind goes, gets a bit confused sometimes. So, some things might come out a little bit wrong or skew with. So, but that's okay. And then we notice that, and we allow that to change. We can correct that, So what are we looking at that we need to sort of correct? What's working and what's not? I suppose that's the also with Virgo moon. So, there might be some things that are working and some things that are not. So if we can really look at that as well, what's working in our life and what's not. How are we wanting things to be perfect and they're not? How can we allow that imperfectness to just be there and it be accepted, and just flow through with whatever's happening, flow through with all of the messiness, all of the emotions that we need to feel. And I think that's, and I think if we allow ourselves to relax into that and allow ourselves to flow into that, I think things may be lessened with any anxiety that we may be feeling, because we may feel within that Mercury, the ruler of Virgo, there can be some anxious things. We can get some gut things happening for us. There might be some things to do with food as well. So looking at the food, some food might not even be working for us. So maybe we need to look at the food that we're actually eating. Is it not serving our body anymore? So yeah, that might be one thing there to look at as well. So yeah, our body may, like a detox. That's just what sort of came. So looking at that, connecting in with water, and speaking into the water and allowing an ease of detox for your body to detox what the toxins that are actually in there. But if you're doing that, allow yourself to be by a toilet because you might actually detox. It might be a physical detox there. That may happen. So yeah, if you're doing that, just be somewhere where you're doing it a time when you're near the toilet, so that you can go to the bathroom when you need to. Yeah, so we are actually shedding because it's a 9-year. The year of the snake, we're actually shedding things that don't actually serve us. So excuse me, that's a big burp. That's a release. So sorry. Yeah, that was something that needed to come out, wasn't it? So yeah, it's just confirmation. We're releasing things. So if we can allow ourselves to release, no matter how messy it may be, just allow that process to go. There might be some emotions that are going to come up, that may come up. Allow yourself to feel into those emotions. Don't hold on to them, because if you can allow them to be shed from you and work through you, you don't hold on to them anymore, and you won't have to deal with them in a harder way further down the track. So yeah, this may be a message that I'm bringing through now, so it might be helpful for you. So I was guided to bring a message with the Psychic Tarot for the Heart, which is by John Holland. So something's going to come through. We've got a big thing with our heart now. So if we can just connect in with our heart and just know that the message that's going to come through is right. Just take what you need to take from it and leave what's not feeling right, and just come back. You might have another message for you at a later date that may be needing to be guiding you. So it's just connecting in with our heart. Use our breath to really anchor into the deepness, into the love of our heart, into the sacredness of knowing that the universe is in our heart. We are love, and allowing this connection to guide us through this reading, this card that I'm going to pull, whether it be one or two, I don't really know. Let's just allow what is to come through for our highest good to come through. Okay, oh, this is beautiful. So this one says open up. So it's sort of it feels like a freeing energy there to me. There's some beautiful, beautiful purple and pinks. How beautiful. And she's wearing red, but she's connecting to the universe. She's connecting to the love, the higher love. So allow ourselves to open up and connect to higher love. Connect into the love that will guide us into knowing what's right for our lives. So number 4. So connecting with Mother Earth, connecting with the earth energies as well, connecting with the earth angels. It's a stable number and stability, so allowing the stable energies of number 4 to anchor those energies into Mother Earth while we actually connect and open up to the higher energies of the universe, the energies of higher love. And just allowing any fear to subside, because all it is love now. There's a lot of changes going on in our earth, in our lives. So I'm going to read from this book. When we open up, there's a lot of energy. You can see those lines going out from either side of her. It's just the energy flow. Allowing your energy to open up and allow whatever is for you to be there for you. When we close ourselves off, we resist what's meant to come in for us, and we block. So allow any fear to go away, and just allow your energies to open with the intention for you to connect in with higher love and connect in with all that is for your highest good now, all that is meant for you. Okay, so I'm going to read from that one there, from the book, and see if I can find it, see what it's going to tell us. Okay, so this is beautiful. So I'm just going to read from this book. And this card. So it says here, withdrawal, blocks, control, release. Sometimes past sorrows cause you to withdraw, both from emotions and from other people, as a way of preventing further pain. However, this closing up or shutting down prevents a free flow of energy from and to you, interfering with the ability of the universe to fulfill your desire or desires. When this card appears, it suggests that you may have blocked or closed off your energy field in some way. Have you let sadness or fear prevent you from moving forward into more satisfying, loving relationships? Release. Release this blocking energy by working with affirmations, prayers, and your spirit guides. The more you open up your energy field, the sooner you will receive what you desire. Also, watch out for the need to control. For relationships to thrive, the energy must be free-flowing. Everyone must have the right to self-expression. When you open yourself up, you allow your relationships to grow and evolve. All right, I'm just going to see if there's any other message that we need to come through, that needs to come along with this. There might be something else. Is there any other message that we need to have that's connected with this, please? Let me see. Any other message here? It feels open, so maybe there's something else that is needing to come through right now. Any other message that goes through with this? That one's come through. Right. So this one here is 3. It's the next one below that one there. It's 3. So it says reach out. And there's some hands. There's some levels, layers of hands. And there's a beautiful golden light around the background of that. And she's just sitting there contemplating. So she may need to reach out to someone. She may need to reach out for some help, to help her to understand the levels that she needs to work through. Maybe that's what I'm just getting there. And it's bringing in that light. It's connecting in with that card there with the light. So when we open up and we go up higher into the levels, we open up to the light of love, of the universe. So sitting there and allowing ourselves to reach out. So I'm just going to read from that card. So reach out is the other one here for this. It says teamwork, preparation, alchemy, and achievement. You are a strong and capable person. Yet sometimes you forget to ask people for assistance. You struggle along doing your best, but often don't quite achieve the results you want. This card serves as a reminder that you don't have to do it alone. You may ultimately get what you want by going solo, but your desires will happen sooner and more gracefully with the help of others. Okay. What are you trying to accomplish regarding your relationships? Family, friends, and outside organisations are ready to help. You just have to ask them. Set clear goals and decide who has the best skills to help you reach that goal. Do some planning and preparation before acting, and then watch the magic happen. Alchemy is the art of combining disparate elements to create something desirable. By uniting with others, you have the ability to create the relationships of your dreams. Be the alchemist. Okay, that's pretty beautiful. Pretty beautiful message there. Okay, so yeah, connecting in with all those beautiful energies and using those beautiful colours. There's some beautiful colours there. The yellow, the pinks, the purples, the browns, with that actually within those hands and connecting in with Mother Earth as well. So I'm feeling that. So there's a bit of joyful in that beautiful card with that beautiful yellow energy there too. So maybe if we lift our vibrations as well and bring more joy. I was singing earlier today. I was singing, just making up my own words and just singing something just to lift my vibrations up a little bit. But it just came to me that I wanted to sing, and I was just singing about love and joy and creating that in my life. So maybe we can open up to a little bit of our voice, to spread that out, allow our body to hear the joy that we create from our voice, and uplift things. And I have felt myself closing off, particularly last night. There was just something that was playing out in my environment that I didn't really like. So I was closing myself off. So maybe there was something for you too in that. And then just connecting with what you feel is right for you through this time. So just sit with it and see what it is when you can recognize what's happening and just allowing yourself to open up to more help from spirit, from the star mothers, from the dragons of Mu. You may have some certain guides that you work with, some team members that you have in spirit, those that are around you, your family members, those that you can have a soul family that you can trust and that are there to support and help you reach out. Yeah. So let's do that, okay? Let's not do it all on our own anymore. Let's open up. Okay. It's time to work together. Work together. Last message. Let's work together and create in love and joy. Okay. Hope that has really helped you. It's helped me most definitely. Okay. Love you all, and I'll see you on another video at another date. Bye for now.